Alright, so I thought I was recording the intro here, but when I looked over at my other screen, my second screen, where I have my stuff already, Anyways, doesn't matter. I thought I was recording, I wasn't, so I missed that whole dialogue here that I'm actually have in front of me, so we'll just listen to it again. Well, I'll listen to it again, you know what I mean.
Ah, you believe Malistaire is hiding in Nightside? That explains much. It would conceal him from all but Bartleby, thus the theft of his eye. But I see your plan. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. At least for a short time. It'll take but a moment, and... there. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts, find the hidden path to Nightside.
And then some others gave us quests too. So we have Moon Monstrologist Burke. I think his name is right.
Wizard, the Ravenwood professors tell me you're a prime candidate to learn about monstrology. Meet me in Ravenwood whenever possible.
Okay. Then we have Baelstrom.
Coming along quite well, I see. How about you come to the school? I have something I need your help with.
Let me fix the audio. Okay, there we go. That seems like a better thing. And then Melinda Wu.
Young wizard, I have exciting news for you about gardening. Could you visit me in my classroom at Ravenwood?
And then Egon Stats.
Hello, young wizard. You should come see me in Ravenwood. I think you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
And lastly, this dude.
Come see me at the Storm Mill on Triton Avenue.
So we have a few things to do, but we have a few other quests as well. So why don't we start off with going to defeat some more golems for what's her name? I don't know. And then I think we'll continue that other quest that we were on in our last episode. So I will let this play out. I'll turn off my microphone so there's no audio interference and stuff. But I'll let that go. Alright, so now we can go back down to Regina Flame Talon. Some of these names are so silly.
You've been a big help. There is no way I could have gotten one of those myself. My project is almost complete. Okay, I need one more piece for my science project. It's going to be tough, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It'll require going up to the top of Golem Tower. I need a steam capacitor to complete my project. The only one I know of would be the one on the Iron Golem, but I know he is really tough. I won't blame you if you don't want to do it, but if you do, I'll give you some treasure cards for defeating the Iron Golem and bringing me the steam capacitor. Deal?
Yeah, we'll do that later. But for now, let's go back to Nightshade. Or Nightside. So I will come back when we are in Nightshade. Yeah, Nightside. Not Nightshade, Nightside. So I will come back when we're there.
Long have you come seeking the School of Death Magic? You have found it, and much more.
Okay, so I didn't start recording soon enough. So basically we have to talk to Mortis.
The Death School and I once sat above in the Ravenwood under the shade of the grandfather tree. But in his rage and sorrow, Malastair stole us. He feigned an explosion and shifted the very land upon which the school sits here to the night side. From this haven, he conducts his research into what I do not know. All I could do was sit and wait for Bartleby to see us and send help. His eye of history was stolen? No! Malastair must have done this. He is in the school now. You must fix what he has broken.
Okay, so we go over here. Ow, my elbow.
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that. Crocotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you. You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen, caretaker of the Death School. What's your name?
Oh, Dworgen. Okay.
Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought it was darker than usual outside. Haven't gotten out much, and my master started bringing me books to study. Oh, and an orb that he said could show us all of history. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes, though, if you want some. Still crunchy, too. Anyway, my master couldn't get the orb to work. So he traded it for more books. We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Crocotopia, in a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class.
Okay. So we gotta go back to Meryl Ambrose. Oh dear lord. I mean, Dworgen, he's kind of not understanding or grasping all of what's happening, but I mean, it's understandable. He's just following orders from the professor. So,
Some good news, wizard. The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the remaining undead, thanks to you. Now tell me, did you find Nightside?
Yeah.
What? Oh my, this is indeed distressing news. But at least we know what happened to the Death School and poor Dworgen. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malastair. We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Crocotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, we must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malastair's trail to Crocotopia. Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby. Even in his current state, he can guide you from there.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go to Crocotopia just yet. There are a bunch of other quests, though. Technically, Meryl Ambrose has some. So...
I have a
I'll get
very
close.
important task for you today, young wizard. Your studies will have to wait. You've done such a great job elsewhere. I could use your magic on Colossus Boulevard. I had to lock the gate because the street had become too dangerous. Professor Greyrose summoned an army to run out the ghosts. Something must have gone very wrong with her spell. The gate guard, Private O'Doyle, can tell you more. Please find him in the shopping district and see if he needs help.
Okay, there's that one.
Wizard, I've heard you rescued an assortment of pets from old Judd. Do you still have the one you adopted?
Yes, I do.
If so, do make sure to visit Milo Barker in the Pet Pavilion. He can walk you through everything you need to know about raising, training, and improving your pet.
Okay, and then...
I want you to
Diego.
introduce yourself to Diego, the Duel Master. He manages the arena. The arena is just inside the entrance to Unicorn Way, on the right.
And I believe... oh, that's right, Prospector Zeke. He's gonna give us a quest as well. So I'm actually gonna start grabbing all the other quests for at least Ravenwood.
Why,
Raven City, I
hello
mean.
there, young wizard. Name's Zeke, Prospector Zeke. I've been all over the place, exploring the different worlds along the spiral. Each world I get to, I always find something people have gone and forgot, like them dwarf-like fellers called the Smiths. Say, you might help me out, would you? Those Smiths are hiding all around Wizard City. They don't do much good where they are. Locate them and let me know where I can find them, and I'll pay you kindly for your trouble.
Okay, and then... So, we got those quests. I'm gonna travel over to Old Town real quick, and then I'll meet you. I'll start recording once I get there. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I have everything, at least in Old Town as well. If I remember correctly, we have him that we need to talk to. We can't talk to those yet. So it's just him and then the lady for us to go into Krokotopia.
I am Baldur Goldpaws, a trader from far-off Grizzleheim, and I've just discovered this world. I have sailed across the great sea of skies, establishing new ports to trade my wares in. I would like to establish trade relations with the merchants here, if they be friendly. Can you help me? If Prospector Zeke is here, go speak to him. Then speak to your treasure card dealer and anyone who sells furniture. If you can do that for me, I will be thankful.
Okay, and then Eudora, I believe that's her name.
I said I could get you started, and you've certainly grasped the fundamentals of crafting. That's all I can teach you. To become a master artisan, you must learn the crafting styles of all the worlds of the spiral. If you wish to continue your studies, you should go to speak with William in Krokotopia. He will be happy to continue your training.
So that actually, and I believe that's it for at least in these areas. I'm not so sure if there's anything in those, in like Cyclops, Triton Avenue, and Firecat Alley. I don't think, because we did finish everything up in there. But if at a later time, we might actually come back to those at a later time. Once we progress further into like the story and everything. So that's it, I think. So we'll just start doing the quests that they want us to do once we have them all.
Hello, wizard. I'm Lucky Hookline, famous fisher and Pisces collector. You might have heard about the 60-inch whopper I caught. No? Ah, well, let me tell you, fishing is a terrific hobby, and you won't find a more relaxing pastime, If you like, I can teach you how to cast for fish. Magically, of course. Then you can catch your own whoppers. First off, you gotta be in an area of the spiral populated with fish. You'll know you are when the fishing icon appears. Clicking the fishing icon button displays your fishing spells. Fishing is a magical activity in the spiral, you know. Your fishing spells consist of fish catching spells and fishing utility spells. Click on a fish catching spell to cast a magical lure. You want it to land in front of a fish so they notice it. If you don't like where your lure lands, click the Cancel Spell button to quickly recast the spell. When the magical lure flashes, that means a fish has noticed it and is coming closer to take a nibble. As it nibbles, the lure will rise and fall a bit. The trick is to wait until the lure completely sinks below the water. Then you reel him in. Timing is crucial, so be sure to hit the spacebar quickly to invoke the fish catching spell properly. And so are your spells. Every fish has a magical school type, and fish are more attracted to lures from their same school. When you use a lure correctly, your magic will snare the fish and float it back to you, alright? You'll see the name and size of every fish you catch. Small fries are the tiniest ones, while whoppers are the biggest. Fish are stored in your fish basket. The Angler's Tome has a record of all the fish you ever caught. Click on it to open it. The Angler's Tome will tell you how many of each type you've caught, along with the smallest and larger sizes. Another important tip to know is that every fish you come across responds only to your presence, no matter what. So don't worry about competition, or that other wizards will scare away the fish. You're the only one who can do that. Now that I've explained the basics of our magical fishing, let me give you the Lesser Frost Lure. It's a good basic lure spell. Go to the water behind old Zeke over there and use the Lesser Frost Lure to catch a frost decoy and a nice cuda.
Okay, and then... So for this episode, I think we'll just get most of the other quests that we haven't yet, and then move on from there.
Whoa, whoa there, chum. Stop a second and introduce yourself. Me? I'm Boris Tallstaff, ace reporter at the Ravenwood Student Gazette. I make the noise, I rattle the cages, I ask the tough questions, like, what's the deal with magic? Where did it come from? How did we learn it? We need to ask these questions, and, if there's time, answer them. But how? Books, huh? You know, you might be onto something there, but all the best history books were stolen by ghosts looking for the order of something. If you happen to find any of these books, bring them back my way, kid. I'll condense them into one crackerjack article on the history of magic.
This quest has multiple simultaneous objectives. You can see them all by opening your quest log and pressing the arrow keys on this quest. Use these arrow keys to select the objective you wish to complete first, and the quest arrow will point you to it.
Okay, so that quest, I would have to revisit most of the other towers that I've already completed. So we'll do that towards the end, probably, like, I don't know what episode that will be yet. I think we're on episode 12, the current one that I'm recording now. So I'm gonna assume that it's episode 20, 21. Don't quote me on that, I don't really know yet.
Hey there, young wizard. How's it going for you so far?
You explain that Baldur Goldpaws asked you to help set up trade relations between Grizzleheim and Wizard City.
That's great. Old Zeke's always happy to do business with the bears. Tell Baldur I'll trade with him.
Okay, so I think our next couple of quests that we have to get are back over here at Column. Oh, actually, no. Talk to Penny.
Hi again. I got all those pets safely back to the pavilion, but now I've got another problem. My enrollment application is missing. I came here all the way from Marleybone to study under the great necromancer Malistaire Drake, who's apparently evil now, and they lost my forms. The headmaster's office is packed to the brim with students, and I don't know what to do. Do you know if there's a registrar we could talk to?
Okay, so now we go over to Column Court and receive the rest of those quests that were there too. So I think yes, this lady's the only one left.
Oh, hello! You must be the famous young wizard everyone's been telling me about. I'm Annie, Wizard City's new resident shutterbug. Tell me, have you ever wished you could archive your awesome accomplishments, save striking scenes, and immortalize interesting entities? Well, now you can through the captivating art of photomancy. Photomancy allows you to capture a picture of your surroundings that you can go back and view anytime, anywhere. While mastering the art of photomancy takes practice and talent, taking a simple photo couldn't be easier. Here, I'll show you the basics. To bring up your viewfinder, press the Z hotkey or use the photomancy page in your spellbook. The boundaries of the viewfinder represent the edges of your photo. Think of it like the frame for the view you're trying to capture. There are two basic photo modes, normal and selfie. Normal photos are taken from behind you, and selfies are taken facing you. You can also choose to hide yourself in the photo for those times when you want to focus on the scenery or maybe you're having a bad road day. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel. Just be careful not to zoom too far out or in, or you risk losing focus on your subject. Once you've snapped your photo, it's then stored in the Photomancy album in your backpack. Space is limited, so be discerning.
Okay, enough chit-chat from me. You should go give Photomancy a shot for yourself. Just press Z and take a photo right here.
Okay, we'll just turn in that request.
Wow, you're a natural photomancer. I can't wait to share more tips of the trade with you. I'll be sure to call you as soon as my studio opens. Until then, the only advice I have is to go out and take lots and lots of photos. Have fun with it. Oh, and don't forget to say cheese. Hey there, friend. Now that you know the basics of photomancy, it's time you bring your skills into focus. Photomancy is more than just capturing moments in time. You can use it to capture quest goals too. Allow me to demonstrate. When using Photomancy for questing, your subject, or goal target, must be in range, or as we say in the biz, in focus. You'll know your subject is in focus when you see their name appear in your viewfinder. That's all there is to it. Of course, the only way you're going to master this element of photomancy is to practice. Go snap a photo of Hilda Brewer in the fairgrounds, Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood, and Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town. Have fun!
Okay, so if we go over to the quest, who else is left? Marla Stinger and Nightshade. Who? What? There's a quest over there with her? I didn't see one we were over there before. So I think think what I'll do is this episode is just mainly us getting all of our quests for Wizard City, and then in our next episode we'll go and do the quest that all the other quests, basically all the quests that we've already gathered.
I just finished my report on the famous grub of Sunken City. Can you please take it to Professor Drake for me?
Okay, so we'll mark that. Go back to the commons. Talk to Cyrus Drake. I don't want to. I don't like him. He's an ass.
So, you are turning in Marla's report. Well, it is incomplete. If she wants credit, I'll need a Cyclops monocle.
Jesus. And then, so we'll finish that quest later. We'll grab his quest.
Can I help you?
Her quest, not his.
Yes, of course. You're the one I was told about. I'm Principal Monstrologist, Gilder Burke. Thanks for coming. Headmaster Ambrose is allowing me to recruit talented and studious young wizards for an exciting new elective program, Monstrology. It's an ancient practice from my home world, Albion, and I've come to share Monstrology throughout the spiral. So let's get started. The motto of Monstrology is, know thine enemy. You'll learn to profile your enemy, extract their strengths, and use them to your benefit. We use special monstrological extract spells to enchant damage spells, which can then capture an enemy's very essence, or animus. An enchanted spell that deals damage will result in extraction of one animus, plus an additional animus is extracted with a defeating hit. Now pay attention here, cause this is very important. To formally collect the animus you've extracted, you must win the duel. Once you've successfully collected an enemy's animus, their profile is added to your Monstrology tome, so you can reference them at any time. There's much more to Monstrology than that, of course, but I find 'tis easier to do than to listen. It's high time for some field work. Take this extract undead animus spell and use it to capture the animus of any undead enemy you'd like to profile. Well, almost any. Since you're new to Monstrology, you'll want to tussle with a low-level enemy to maximize your chances of animus extraction. Start with the Lost Souls on Unicorn Way. Extract one Lost Soul animus, then return here, and we'll wrap up your introduction to Monstrology.
Okay. Quest finder. Talk to Egan, Egos, whatever his name is.
Aha! You've seen the signs, haven't you? Why, signs of the end of the spiral, of course! Peculiarities, instances of pure impossibility! You may not have seen them yet, but you will!
The Gravulum Order has detected increasing numbers of Pecrons all across the spiral. Pecrons? Why, they're invisible micro-magic particles that exist and don't exist at the same time. In concentration, they create peculiarities. That's the theory, at least. The Gravulum Order is dedicated to investigating this frightening trend, and we need your help. Take this Gravulum badge and get a reading from the Gobblers on Colossus Boulevard. Do this, and we might even invite you into the Order.
Okay, and then... Actually, he's right here.
What brings you by, wizard? A registration form for Penny... Or it has been moved to the Archivium Malatorium, where it is... What brings you by, wizard? A registration form for Penny Dreadful? I'm afraid I don't see it here, which means either she didn't submit one, or it has been moved to the Archivium Malatorium, where it is guarded by the Mad Wraith. We care about protecting personal information. Or it's on Headmaster Ambrose's desk and he just hasn't gotten to all his paperwork this week. Check with him before trying anything else.
Okay. Quest Finder. Failstrom, and then... Oh, that's right, I need to talk to the other professor, so we'll go to her too. Should have honestly gone to her classroom first, but oh well.
Aha! Ready to start already? Great attitude! I believe we should start with a demonstration! Go to the Golem Tower and collect a used power core from the Iron Golem there. Bring it back to me, and I will show you the power of lightning!
Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll go back to Melinda Wu, her classroom, and talk about gardening real quick.
You wish to explore new worlds? Heed my words. All the worlds of the spiral are connected through world doors. The keys the headmaster gave you will allow you to travel to the desert world of Crocotopia and back here to Wizard City. Throughout your adventures, you will discover new keys and new worlds and wondrous things and terrible danger. I chose you for a reason, and while my mind is fogged and my memories vague, I trust my past judgment. You are destined for great things. Yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time for you to take the first step.
Alright, we'll do that later. Didn't mean to accidentally activate that quest dialogue.
As the professor of life magic, it falls to me to tell you about a wonderful new activity available to students. I speak of gardening. Students at Ravenwood can plant and grow amazing plants in their dormitory rooms or castles. Wizards of all schools can garden, so my hope is that every student will learn the joy of shepherding new life. There is so much to learn about gardening, and I know just the person to teach you. Seek out Farley in Golem Court. He will explain the basics of gardening to you.
Okay, then go back here. There you go. So, let's see. Like I said before, we're just gonna spend the rest of the video, pretty much all throughout the video, it's just accepting the quests for the other NPCs here in Wizard City. and then from there moving on and doing them all throughout the next couple of videos. Just so, I mean, I'm not running around all the dang time trying to find the different quests and such. I'd rather just have them in my thing now at this point, and then from there kind of just go through the quests and do them all. So we'll get this last quest from Diego. I think this is the last quest, unless we have one from someone else.
Greetings. My name is Diego Santiago Corriquez Ramirez III, champion duelist.
You said that in our... You know what?
The duel master bows with a great flourish of his cape.
The arena is a wondrous place. Students come here to hone their skills with magic, practice against others, and gain endless glory and fame. To try your hand against your classmates, enter the arena and step into the duel circle.
Wizard, at last you have come! Any longer and I may have perished under the weight of this disrespect. You see, my friend, I have been burgled. A priceless family heirloom was stolen by my most archest of nemesis, my evil twin brother, Roberto. He's wanted the item since we were colts. I tried to confront the fiend, but he secured himself behind a wooden skeleton lock. A powerful wood I thought only a legend, until now. I'm certain there's a way to unlock the bony barrier, but I'm too busy training new students in the combative arts to do the research myself. However, I did hear there's a new assistant in the library whose focus is in the skeleton locks and keys. Could I impose upon you to consult him?
Okay, now, who else is there? Triton Avenue. Okay. I will be back once we are in Triton Avenue. Okay, so he is our last person to talk to.
The storm mill is in trouble, and I need your help. Something strange is going on down below us, and we don't know what. You might not know this, but we collect magical lightning here and store it in the storm batteries buried far below the mill. The storm batteries are in tunnels that were once beneath Triton Avenue, but now they're located right off Crab Alley. I need your help to take a look down there and see what can be done. Here's a water-breathing potion. Go to the edge of the river, near the anchor rope, and jump down to Crab Alley. Find Herman. He might have an idea about what's going on down there.
Okay, and then who else? Okay, so that completes quest collecting for our, at least, Wizard City. So I will leave it here. Our first quest that we will do is going to be let's see, mainline quest or oh, these quests are ready to turn in. So let's see. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So when we do come back, I'll actually go over to. So I don't know which one I'll do yet. I'm actually not really too sure. But with that being said, I'll end the video here. When we come back, we'll figure out. Well, when we in our next video, we'll figure out what I'm going to do first. So I'll be going now. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, good week, good month, good whenever you're watching this. Alright, bye. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss a video when I post. To the right of your screen will be a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. To the left of your screen will be a video that I've posted. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, day, month, year. Whenever you're watching this, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!